Right, today we're going to look at quality control, and we're going to look at the importance of having quality control within the production function. There are some advantages to having quality control, and one of them is that you use your HR, your human resources, far more effectively. So it's a better use of people's skills, abilities, and time. It's a better use of your raw materials that you have available. Your equipment is used more effectively. And planning and control happens more efficiently and effectively too when there are quality control methods in place. So now that we've looked at the importance of quality control, businesses have what we call quality management systems. So quality will ensure that a product or service satisfies a specific consumer need. Quality controls are therefore very important in the continuous improvement of the performance of any business. There are several quality control systems that businesses can introduce, and we're going to be looking at 3 of them, called TQM, benchmarking, and Six Sigma. Remember, quality management system is put in place to ensure that a certain standard is maintained. So let's look at the first quality management system known as TQM. TQM stands for Total Quality Management. So this is the continuous improvement is the core of TQM. It means that all techniques, all systems, all machinery, all employees are constantly trying to improve. TQM is a pre-control method. It looks at being proactive and preventing mistakes from happening the whole time. So TQM uses the international quality management system standards, such as those based on the ISO 9000 and the ISO 2000. The ISO 9001-2008 is a standard that provides a set of standardized requirements for a quality management system, regardless of what the user organization does, what the size is, or whether it operates in the private or public sector. So what's really important to remember with TQM is that it involves everyone and everything. So remember that word total. The other thing is that it's continuously striving to do things better. And remember, it's set towards international standards. The next quality management system we're going to be looking at is called benchmarking. I'm sure you've experienced a similar scenario. So you get a business studies test back and you don't do that well. Let's say you got 45%. And you go home and mom and dad ask, so how did you do? And before you even say what your mark is, you say, everyone else did badly. I got 45, but everyone else got lower than I did. What are you doing? You're benchmarking yourself against other people in a similar scenario. So that's what benchmarking really is. It's a comparison where you're comparing and measuring the quality of your goods or your services against your competitors or against other top quality ranges in the same industry. So benchmarking can be used as a test of the quality. Remember, it is comparing yourself. So the last quality management system we're going to look at is the Six Sigma. So the sigma is the Greek letter, and it's used in statistics to measure how close something is from perfection. Six Sigma means how free are you from mistakes, right? And the Six Sigma approach is often used by banks because they use it to try and maintain a high customer service. I'm sure when you've been at the bank, there are these little electronic boards that say, are you satisfied with how the teller greeted you? How long did you have to wait? So that's a form of Six Sigma where they're constantly measuring the quality of the service that they are providing. Right, now that we've looked at the 3 quality management systems, we also need to understand that there are quality control bodies as well. And the most well-known quality control body in South Africa is the South African Bureau of Standards, and I'm sure you've seen that SABS approved sign that you find on certain products. So the SABS has been around for quite a long time. In fact, it was established in 1945, and one of its primary responsibilities was to develop and to publish standards for products and for services. A product standard states what is acceptable in terms of technical specifications, and this then serves as a guide to ensure that a product will perform the function that it was intended to perform. The product certificate mark scheme of the SABS uses certification marks to indicate that certified products maintain the appropriate technical and quality performances consistently. I know that I've bought three-point plug points, and they've been recalled by the SABS. Although they had the stamp on it, there was a problem with it and it was causing fires. So the SABS had certain standards, and although some of these products were tested, some were causing problems, so the SABS then recalled all those products. The Minister of Trade and Industry has declared a number of standards and compulsory standards in terms of health and safety. These specifications are administered by the SABS on behalf of government, and these products must be tested regularly. I encourage you to look at home and to look for products to see if they have the SABS sign on it. Normally, electrical appliances will have it. Kids' car seats, in terms of safety, they will also have the SABS certification stamp on it. Another quality control body is that of the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR. And during this COVID lockdown time, CSIR has been very busy researching and trying to find methods to help with testing and with the prevention of the COVID virus. One of the aims of the CSIR is to advise the Minister of Trade and Industry on matters regarding the efficient use of natural resources in the country. The CSIR also provides the factual research regarding the establishment of specific industries in specific areas. The CSIR provides and makes available technical information regarding industrial practices. It has the responsibility of collecting and sorting all such information and then applying this information in the development of human and material resources in South Africa. And so to recap quality control, remember we had 3 quality control systems, TQM, benchmarking, and Six Sigma. And then we also have 2 quality control bodies in South Africa, that is the SABS and the CSIR. And that's it for quality control.